What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 54. Here's why this one is late. I recorded this whole video, and something happened to it. And so, anyway, I had to re-record it. So, here we go. So, let's start off with Nicole and Tara and Deontay. So, we know last week we had that whole explosion, that whole disaster of a conversation about having this poly relationship that don't nobody understand what a poly relationship is and what role anybody's gonna play in this poly relationship. All Nicole wants is for Deontay to stay around and continue to give her money. She's not interested in any type of relationship other than that. Okay. So Tara invites her to dinner. She's got this nice dinner outside on the pier. She told her to dress up. She told her she got something nice to talk to her about. Tara is in her best, best dressed, okay? And she starts talking to her about, listen, at the end of the day, we can't keep doing this, okay? You're going to need to make a decision, and you're going to need to figure it out, because I don't like this. I don't like this situation, and it's not making me happy. And Nicole is like, girl, what is going on? You asked me to dress up, and we out here in this nice romantical place, and you are yelling at, well, she wasn't yelling, but were you fussing at me? She was like, why you act like you in a bad mood? She was like, I am in a bad mood. She's like, but I thought you asked me here for something good. She was like, listen, I need to get this off my chest, but I need you to understand that I want to be with you. I want to be with you and only you. I don't want to share you. I don't care how much money or what somebody is doing for you. I don't want to share you. I don't like it. I don't like you putting me in that position. So I need to know, do you want to be with me and only me? Because if not, we can go ahead and split it up now. But if you want to be with me, then let's see what we got to do. Let's make this situation happen. And Nicole is like, what you talking about? I love you. I want to be with you. What do you mean? And she was like, okay, well, if you want to be with me. And then she gets down on one knee and she proposes to Nicole. And of course, Nicole says yes, because she love her. Okay. So later on in the episode, Nicole has to tell Deontay that she's engaged now. Now, Deontay is working a part-time job because he said, I have made some bad financial decisions, aka I done gave this woman all my money, okay? And in the process of me making these bad financial decisions, I got to pick up this part-time work so I can get myself out this hole I done dug for myself. So Nicole rolls up and he's like, what you want now? Like, damn, every time you come around, it is a problem. So she ends up telling him that she done got engaged. He was like, how many different ways can you break my heart? How many different ways can you hurt me? Like, just put the knife in and twist it some more. Why don't you? And he was like, you know what? Do what you do. Enjoy your life. I'm out. But then he ends up telling in his confessional, Tara gonna break her heart and Nicole gonna come running back to me. Sir, Nicole wasn't running to you before. Sir. Anyway, so then we got Sean and Sarah. Yeah. So Sean is finally meeting the mama and the daughter. He shows up with flowers. He shows up with toys. And the little girl was happy to get them toys, but she was quick to let him know, I like playing toys with my mama. Like, you can keep bringing me toys, but I like playing with my mama. He was like, okay. Now, Sarah's mama is not here for it. She said it is something wrong with a man who will move across country off of some woman that he just met. And, Sarah leaves them alone together, and the mama starts grilling him. And this man had the nerve to say that he want to marry her. Her mother was like, time out, foul on the play. You want to marry her? You don't even know her, bruh. Like, you have met her in person 2-3 times. Something ain't right with you. Something is a little bit off with you. Now, Sean had already said that he don't want to have too much of a conversation, and he don't want to dig too deep because he don't want to mess up and tell something that he done lied about. Because remember, he ain't told this woman he got kids. He already got caught in the lie about his age. And he don't want her to know that he was engaged to a whole nother woman while he was still talking to her while she was in jail. So he don't really want to say too much. Now, the mama is letting him know, I got my eyes on you, bro. Like, I'm not feeling you. I think it's something wrong with you. I think it's something a little bit off with you. Now, Sarah was like, Mama, you can't be so hard on him. You can't do that to him, Mama. I mean, I like him. And I think it's time that we, spend the night together. Her mama was like, do what? You think it's time for y'all to do what? She was like, I think it's time for us to take this relationship to the next level. I think it's time for me to spend the night with him. She was like, child, do what you do, but I'm telling you, something about him ain't right. I'm just letting you know. Mark my words, you're going to figure it out. Something about him ain't right. Now let's get down here to Bonnie and Clyde, John and Christiana. Now they done had their wedding, okay? It is her wedding day. Mama is still feeling some kind of way because Tara ain't show up, and she's mad that Christiana keep talking about it. She's like, listen, girl, your sister ain't here. She's a crackhead, okay? She out somewhere getting high, and she ain't here. Now, mind you, nobody knows that John asked her not to show up. But I don't even think that's the real reason why she's not there. I think the real reason why she's not there is because she's somewhere high. Honestly, I think John didn't even have to waste his phone call and waste that energy and calling her, telling her not to come. But okay. So, Christiana and her mama make up. She said, listen, I know you worried about your sister, but let's go get through today. Today is your day. Let's get through today. And tomorrow we go look for your sister, okay? But right now, I want you to focus on your happiness. I want you to be happy, okay? Now listen, I'm not going to say nothing about that dress. I'm going to just let that dress be what it is because if she like it, I love it. It's her wedding. But what I am going to say is, girl, what you don't do is wear a hot pink bra when you got to back out of the dress. If you can't, find a undergarment that will support you where your back, it doesn't show. Then wear a nude color, wear a white color. But a hot pink bra is not the answer. Okay? It is not the answer. Anyway, they walked down the aisle. Her mama and her son walked her down the aisle. They had a wedding. They get married. Life is good. They smiling. Her mama is happy. Her mama said, listen, John better do right by my daughter. If not, I'm going to get her myself. I think he will, though. I think he really does love her. Yada, yada, yada. Then the son has a conversation with John and lets John know, listen, don't fuck up with my mama. Okay? She done been through a lot. She done dealt with a lot. What she don't need is heartbreak. So you better do right by her. Then you got his daughter talking to Christiana saying, listen, I know I've been a little much. I know I have given you a hard time, but I really want us to start over. I really want us to build our friendship and build a relationship. And she said, you know what? I really would appreciate that. I think that's a great idea. So overall, it was a great day. I'm going to be happy for them for what it is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and be happy for them. But that's what it was. And cool. Child. Next we got, let's just do Stan and Lisa and get them out the way. Because there really ain't nothing there. Stan comes home. Lisa's friend shows up. Come to find out that Lisa's friend is actually her brother's ex-girlfriend or something like that. Something to that effect. And they became friends. But she is sexually interested in her. And, she has every intention of going back to the hotel and getting it in with her. She has every intention of making that happen. So, she also tells the woman that she is catfishing Stan because he is on these dating sites. And so she wants old girl to dress up with one of them wigs that Stan bought her when she got out of jail so they can catfish Stan. Now, I don't know what the big plan is, but I guess they're going to figure it out. Stan is back at the house trying to figure out what the problem is. He said, listen, I might not be telling Lisa everything, but I feel like the secrets that I'm keeping from Lisa just ain't that big of a deal. Now, I don't know what secrets he keeping from Lisa, and I don't know what the big deal he thinks it is or thinks it isn't. But I guess we gonna find out. That's pretty much about all that happened, child. It wasn't that deep. She did confirm that that mess on Stan's head is not natural, but I don't think that was a surprise to anybody. Now, let's get to these last people. Well, I think they're the last people anyway. They're not the last, they're the next to last. Puppy and Amber. Listen, I'm sick of Puppy and I'm sick of Amber. Let me tell you why. Because we are right back where we started, okay? Puppy done broke up with her boyfriend. Amber done broke up with her boyfriend. And Puppy is so happy she don't know what to do with herself, okay? She shows up at the house with a suitcase full of clothes and shoes because they about to go out. They about to party. They about to get it in. They about to get drunk, okay? But Puppy lets Amber know that she got a warrant out for her arrest. But I don't want to talk about it today. I don't want to deal with it today, okay? I want us to just go out, have a good time. I'll deal with that later. And Amber is like, girl, like if that were me and I knew I had a warrant out for my arrest, I would be calling anybody and everybody to get this situation taken care of. Because the longer you let it linger on, the worse it's going to be. And you can actually go back to jail. Like, Puppy, go sit down somewhere and get your life together, girl. The other problem I had is last year you were fussing at Puppy so much about getting drunk and getting your life together and not always being drunk. And the first thing you do the minute Puppy walk in the door is hand her a bottle of Crown Royal. Like, girl, you are encouraging her to be drunk in the middle of the damn day. So, um, come to find out, she has a warrant out for her because her parole officer came to the house looking for her. And the next door neighbor done snitched on her, talking about something. She don't live here no more. She ain't never here no more. Now, Puppy talking about something. That is still my legal address. I just stay at my brother's house. Them bitches not your address. If that is not where you are laying your head every night, then it is not your address, ma'am. If you don't go sit your ass down. So they end up going out that night. They partying, they clubbing, they drunk as hell. And what does Amber do when she gets drunk and she's around Puppy? She starts flirting. She kissing on her. She grinding on her. She done gave the girl a lap dance in the middle of the damn restaurant. She is so drunk she can barely walk. And she says she has every intention of taking Puppy home and cuddling with her and trying to get her a little piece. Now, to Puppy's credit, she's on the other side going, I know Amber playing. I know Amber don't mean it. I know this is what Amber does when she gets drunk. So I'm trying not to let myself get caught up in it. I'm trying not to let myself get happy about it. But at the end of the day, Amber, you gotta stop playing games with Puppy. You know how she feels about you. You know what she wants from you. You can't use her when you feel like it and then throw her away when she gets caught up and then act like she wrong for feeling some kind of way. Like she's not wrong for feeling how she feel about you. Child. That's what had happened. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.